As we designers are getting more and more involved in strategic level projects, and I do mean both design strategy and business strategy, we keep relying on the same tools and methods that we've typically applied in product design. While these methods are still applicable in some of those new contexts, the majority of our tools don't actually scale up all that well to provide the kind of strategic level 10,000 foot insights into a business ecosystems that our clients actually expect. As a result of working within this realm of systems thinking and service ecosystems for the better part of the last 4 years, I've had to research my own way of mapping and visualizing that service environment in which a business operates in a way that's actually easily digestible by senior leadership. But also, it can be further expanded by the design team to provide additional detail using our more traditional artifacts like service blueprints, journey maps, and experience maps. I typically start the workshop with a story that was presented a few months ago at a conference describing how a well-respected design team ended up creating a 46-foot journey map of a client service ecosystem. By the time it was done, that journey map was taken up 3 of the 4 walls of a sizable conference room and would have taken the client hours to follow it in detail. Not surprisingly, the client requested a better way to look at that sizable artifact, and eventually the team created an arbitrary web front end that would allow to zoom in and out in various parts of that journey map. That's still not ideal, but it was a step in the right direction. I've actually devised my own method which allows a well-prepared design strategist or a design strategy team to map a client's ecosystem within a single day workshop, of course excluding any kind of prior research, and I'm talking about not just user research but also competitive research. I've shared this workshop at conferences around the world in the past year or so, and the fact that it sold out nearly every single time it was available tells me that designers are actually hungry to update their toolkits and are ready to take on higher level business challenges than they have up to now. My mapping method, like I said, consists of rigorous upfront research, painting the high-level service ecosystem quickly using methods like rich pictures and business origami, being able to choose the right primary actors, identifying the ecosystem boundaries by visualizing and expanding primary, secondary, and potentially tertiary level service clusters, and last but not least, and probably the most important part of this methodology, is applying the right ecosystem lenses to uncover insights that are not visible when we use our traditional close-up methods. My methodology is actually relatively simple and quite easy to understand. It scales well regardless of how expansive the ecosystem is, and its lens architecture allows the flexibility to tackle almost any type of systemic business problem. There are some more in-depth details that are provided in the write-up that accompanies this video. I hope you'll give that a read.